What's going on, guys? So let's take a look at Apple. Apple does have earnings coming up next week on July 27th. So if I look at the daily chart here on Apple, we've ever since we had that topping off here at 150, we did come back here, try to back test support at the 5-day moving average, and we did find some support down here at the 20-day moving average, right around 140, 141. And then we've kind of just been, trading in a tight range. Okay. So when I say tight range, we have not retested these all-time highs at $150. If I pull up the hourly time frame, we're going to get a better idea here. Let me just zoom out a little bit. This looks a little crazy. Okay. We got a tight range that we've been trading in. Let me fix this chart. A tight range that we've been trading in. Can you see that? Yeah, that looks good. Going back to the beginning of the week, we had that big, kind of a little mini sell-off, a consolidation more, a lot of profit taking after making those all-time highs. And then we've been stuck in this tight range. Okay. We've been stuck in this tight range realistically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. However, that's a good thing. Okay. Anytime you have a stock run the way Apple did after breaking out from the 50-day moving average. Okay, so as soon as we closed above the 50-day moving average right here, if you can see this candle that I'm trying to highlight here, right here on June 14th, it's just been a parabolic move to the upside. Yes, we did have a little bit of down days, but so did the market as well as a lot of consolidation. But as we get into tech earnings, you can see we were oversold here on the RSI. We did dip below. Now we're coming back up into that oversold territory again. So do we trade around in here and then see what happens on earnings and get that next explosion, that next leg up to retest all-time highs of 150 and possibly 152, 155? I did see 155 calls coming through on the live options feed. If we were to backtest some support, we could look at 146, 145, and then obviously a big strong support down here at 142. Anything below on a daily close below 142 is what I would start to be concerned about, because then that would be the start of a bigger correction. And more than likely, the rest of the NASDAQ 100 stocks would be doing the same thing, possibly getting down here into this 137 range. But I do think that Apple is setting up, just by the last few days of price action, the way that it's kind of just been consolidating, really hasn't retested these all-time highs, just kind of been inching along, moving up about a point and a half a day. And then now we're right here. So we're just 1 day away and a good earnings report away from testing these all-time highs and getting back up here to 151, 152 possibly, and setting a new top. All we're looking for Apple to do next week is to confirm 148.77. If we confirm 148.77, I do think that we come up here and at least test, okay, this 150 before earnings. And depending on what the earnings, what is on the earnings call and how the market wants to react to it, we could get a strong move up. If we take a look at what Snapchat did and what Twitter did, also the insane move that they did with Facebook today, up $18, I believe, right? Let me see, where's Facebook? I know it's on my watch list. 1860. I mean, they are running that thing into earnings. So could we get some good news here and a nice good pop that Apple has, well been deserved? Because if you think about it, we were really trading, way down here for a long time. Ever since, we had that big sell-off in February going into March. Apple really didn't do too much, was kind of stuck at that 130, 136 area, before we finally reclaim this 50-day moving average here and then just put in this insane move. Apple did need a rest. So coming down here to this 10-day support was really, really good for Apple. So let's just keep an eye on Apple and let's see what it does going forward. But guys, if you do want to join, I do have a Discord where you can jump in there with a bunch of other traders with like minds like yourself. I try to help out intraday with some of the stocks that I am currently trading and just kind of give my thought process on them. Also, I do have a website where I kind of teach you guys what all these lines are on my chart and how I exactly use them to get into trades down here when they are breaking out and when potentially we should be selling, like right in here. Okay. And like right now, coming up to another buy signal here on Apple. That link will be down in the description. However, guys, if you did watch all the way to the end of this video, please give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment, let me know what you think about Aapl. Also subscribe to my channel. I would highly appreciate that, but I will see you guys all on the next video.